Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DiyDreaming, and on this video we're going to do something kind of different. We are going to be painting some of these things that are called wood planks from Dollar Tree, and I've actually already done that, so we'll be ready to go. We may also work on one of these. These are also from Dollar Tree, the chunky heartwood cutouts. And then we'll be using this, what is this called? Folk Art Treasure Gold paint and some hot glue to just make a pretty little sit-about that you could also put some beads on. There's lots of different things that you could do. And I don't have exactly the right ribbon, so probably another day this week I will come live again with this project to finish it off. But I think you're going to be kind of surprised when you see what we're doing and what you can achieve with a low temperature hot gluing device. So, as you're hopping on, say hello to me. Let me know that I'm not just standing in my craft room talking to myself and my cell phone. Feel free to sprinkle all that normal good stuff. Okay, so before I came live, I painted several coats, sides, front and back, of these wood pieces, and I used this color, which I'm loving lately. It is a Waverly paint, which I get these at Walmart in the craft section, and it's called Ballet Slipper. If you want to do a very similar project, you can really use any pink paint that appeals to you, or a dusty blue would be beautiful too. Okay, and then you can use whatever gold paint you like, or even you could use gilding. So I painted both of these, and let's start with this one. We're going to create some edging now that it's all dry using hot glue, and then I'll show you the next step. So first thing I'm going to do is just put glue right along the edge. You can go as heavy or as light as you want. So I'm going to do that all the way around. This is going to kind of camouflage this not super great quality piece of wood from Dollar Tree. And it cools down really quick, so we'll be able to move right on to the next step. Okay, so I've gone on the edges all the way around all four sides. And then next I'm going to choose which side I want to do my design on. I'm not worrying about the glue strings right now, and there will be glue strings. But I'm going to do a little bit on the front. And I'm going to set this down so I can see what I'm doing. You are probably pretty likely to get some of this hot glue on your fingers, so I would definitely recommend that you use a low temperature hot gluing device. And you maybe don't even have to do the front, but I just think it looks nicer. Okay, let's see. I'll show you this in just a second. So how is everyone doing? I hope you're doing really great. Okay, here it is. It has hot glue on the sides and on the front. Let's remove a few of these obnoxious glue strings. Okay, and then my plan is either to get my drill out and drill a hole in the top of it so it could be attached to a long string of wood beads that would be beautiful if they were the same gold color, or I may just put a bow here. So next thing I'm going to do, can you see that? You'll be able to see it much better when we paint it, is I am going to put a cross on here, and I'm going to leave some room at the top. And I personally think the bumpier the cross looks, the better. This is kind of hot glue intensive, so you don't have to use the actual Sure Bonder if you're using this kind of a glue gun. You don't have to use the actual glue that's for this. You could use Dollar Tree glue sticks. I think that would be just fine. Okay, so I just did my up and down. It doesn't look very pretty yet. Let's do cross. I have done so many hot glue crosses. I probably have several. Yes, I do. Let me grab this to show you. Oh, this is also a hot glue cross. And this was a hot glue cross also. Well, it's a little bit of hot glue. I don't think I did a video on that because I wasn't really ever satisfied with it. This is 100% hot glue, just on one of these little stretched canvas things, and then this is the earth. Okay, so let's see. I think it needs a little bit more. And since I like it kind of bumpier, I'm just adding another layer on top of what is already dry. Okay, so let me pull off a few glue strings, and then we'll move on to the next step. And essentially, I'm going to be doing something very similar with this. But I probably will just be putting the hot glue on the front around the edges, not on the sides. Okay, just get these main. Someone could invent a good low temperature hot glue that bonds quickly and does not give us all those nasty glue strings, I would be forever grateful. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, and I have one that I've kind of moved ahead on this steps also, is I'm going to take a stiff, small, yucky paintbrush. And some of this came from Walmart. It's Folk Art Treasure Gold. In case you are a silver lover, they also have silver. And that would be really pretty. But I'm doing these pink and gold. Okay, we're going to paint out of the cap. So I am just going to use my brush. And this might be one of those projects where you put a coat on and you let it fully dry, and then you come back a few hours later and add another coat. Let me just show you. So just painted the front. Now I'm going to do the sides. I think this would be pretty any time of the year, and I want to show you some other things that you could do this project on. Okay, so look at that. Isn't that pretty? I will finish this one up off camera. Let's come to the one that I did before I came live. And I did the exact same treatment, one round around the edge, and then one on the front, and then I did my cross. Maybe I like the other cross better, but it doesn't matter. I just want to give you this idea. I'm never trying to have the most beautiful whatever. I'm really just trying to come up with something that is new and creative and different and easy, and usually faith or family related. Look how pretty that is already. Yeah, to give you, really my goal here on DIY Dreaming is just to give you ideas, and lots of them that are a good variety of different things. I'm not loving how smooth my little arms on this cross are, so I might possibly come back and add some more glue. Oops. Okay, and then I was thinking, what I'm really wishing that I had was some pretty silk or velvet ribbon that that would kind of go with these pink colors, but I don't, not right now anyways. So, and then I'll do something like that, and I may drill a hole in the other, in this one, before I finish it up. Anyways, let's fiddle with the heart for a second. What do you guys think? Do a this or a this. It's a heart. If you like this idea. And you could do, I think this would be real pretty in dusty blue. If you use that Waverly paint, they have some good colors. They have a really great dusty blue called Dusk. Okay, so let's move on to this and just fiddle around with this. And I see lots of thumbs and hearts going up, so I'll come back and finish this. And we may do another live video, I don't know. Oh wait, I gotta do the glue first. Oh, and I also wanted to show you, okay, so I did this project on these chunky wood hearts and on these wood planks from Dollar Tree. But you could do it on a tag as well. I know I have some unfinished wood tags that are not painted black, but this idea, I couldn't find them this morning. This idea would work. Here's some much smaller ones. And this idea would work also. You could paint them. Or you could even do like a shaped tag and do all the same stuff. Paint it, let that dry, use the hot glue to create an edging, and then paint the hot glue and the edge. And then do a heart across whatever you want in the center. So let's just fiddle with this for a second. And this will dry really quick so we can see what this is going to look like. You could also go over these. Maybe we'll do that with this one before I create something in the center. Let's do that. With a dry brush with the gold paint. Let's do that. So I was trying to make it kind of lumpy. Can you see that? All right, let me get a cruddy chip brush. The cruddier the better, and this one's been used a zillion times. And we're just going to put a teeny bit of this paint here. Dab my brush, dab that off, and I'm just going to do a dry brush. Okay, and then, let's see. So how is everyone doing today? And who is thinking about decorating for the next holidays that are coming up? If you are watching live, it's a couple days after Christmas, almost New Year's, and I am going to leave my Christmas tree and all my decorations up longer this year than I normally do, but I am already itching to start decorating for Valentine's Day and spring. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing here. So I can see. I may come back and do that dry brush on these other ones because it's pretty. I like it. I think that these projects also with the cross on them, you know, they kind of hint or do a little nod to Valentine's Day because of the color, the pink, and this one that's a chunky heart, but they don't scream Valentine's Day, so you could use this, you could do this idea any time of the year. Okay, let's do the sides because I think that'll be prettier. I did paint them fully pink before I came live. Oops. I need to look through my ribbon bins and see what I can find. This looks pretty already. What do you guys think? I love these chunky hearts. They also, Dollar Tree also carries chunky crosses, and then they have a chunky rectangle shape. But the thing with these is they don't have them in very often, at least not at my store. So whenever I see them, I grab 3 or 4 or 5 just to have them because they're sometimes kind of hard to find. And I'll definitely come back and do another coat. What do you guys think? I was also thinking that it would be pretty to use some little totally dazzled bling, maybe on a bow. Or, ooh, this could be really pretty. Oops. This little piece right here could be pretty just on my little heart right there. I'm going to get good pictures. Will you hang in the tree or use an adobe bowl? I'm not sure. You know what? We have a secretary that is made. It's in our family room. It's where my husband puts all his junk because we have our designated comfy chairs in front of the TV in the family room, and his is next to this secretary that has doors that open, and I may create like a little hanger type of a deal for that. Anyways, there's one, and I don't know how I can pick this up without getting it all over my hands. I might do that. Melanie says, Natalie at Totally Dazzled has beautiful bling. She sure does, and I am an affiliate with her because I love more understated bling, but she's got some beautiful things. So if you want to take a peek at Totally Dazzled, just let me know and I will get you a link that you just click your finger on and it'll take you right there. Anyways, so that is what I wanted to show you, what you could do with some of these chunky wood hanging decor in the shape of a heart, and with these little wood planks, some pretty ballet slipper, Waverly paint, a little gold paint of your preference, and some hot glue. Did you guys like it? Do this or this. Feel free to sprinkle. Feel free to ask any questions that you might have, and probably the next time I come live, we'll work a little bit more on these projects to finish them up and create something that's useful and beautiful and wonderful. Alrighty, have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys very soon.